Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this week's interactive newsletter. It has been a fabulous week. It's the first week of the summer term. I'm sure that you've all enjoyed the Easter break, but it has been amazing to see the children back in school. It really has been absolutely fantastic, and seeing them getting on with their learning. It's been a really calm and purposeful atmosphere in school all week, so that's great to see. And thanks to all of the children for their efforts as usual. This week's newsletter is the usual features. We've got Star of the Week. We have Year 6 Superstars. We've got the books that the children are reading, all of the usual things, but we've also got some additional things that have happened just this week. For example, we've got a very detailed football report from Mr. Finn when the football team faced Ermine. So I'm sure you will look forward to that. We are going to be finding out what children from Year 3 and Year 4 have been doing over the course of this week with some brilliant videos from them. We've got some important information about online safety to do with Snapchat. And it's very important when we constantly educate the children about online safety, but it's really, really important for you guys at home to be aware of what the children are doing while they're on the internet and making sure that you are keeping control of that as well. We pick up things that happen from home, and we deal with them in school as well. We do. We want to keep on top of that because things can spill into school, but it's really important for you as parents and carers to know exactly what your children are doing when they are on the internet. So there's some really useful tips on that this week to do with Snapchat, which is really, 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 really important. We've also had a district councillor and a city councillor in school, which has been arranged by the school councillors, our school councillors and Mrs. Smarlick, where we've been talking about traffic, and the children have expressed their concerns about parking outside. And the councillors have been outside and they've looked at the school. They're obviously aware of the busy road, and they are not promising anything, but they are looking into some double yellow lines or single lines. They're also suggesting that we might possibly be able to get the fence extended. None of this has been approved. These are ideas at the moment that the children have come up with as well, but really, really promising, really, really positive, because obviously, as I always say, safety is our number one priority, and it always will be. And it's a physical safety concern that we have, is to do with the traffic outside. So that's really, really important. We've also had Easter Bonnet Parade this week, where the children, Easter Bonnet competition rather, where lots of children have brought in their Easter bonnets, and that's been judged, which has been fantastic. There were 12 prizes that were given out to the children, 12 Easter egg prizes. There were some wonderful entries, so thank you to the children, and thank you to parents if you helped with any of those, and certainly obviously got the resources together for the children, so thanks ever so much for that. There's also some information about Snack Chat, the Snack Shack rather, where it's got the prices on there that the children, that's a really, really good initiative for the Year 6 children, a business initiative if you like, where they can, the money gets put towards some things for them. So some of the money will go to a charity, and the rest of it will be put towards some of the things that the Year 6 will be doing, for example, for their prom. Really, really good. Now the weather is getting warmer. Obviously the weather is getting warmer, so we need to make sure, please, that the children, when it does get really hot, that they are wearing sunscreen, that they have hats, and that they have a hot water bottle. So please make sure that those come into school. Children are loving being on the field, which is great, but only that can only happen as long as they're making the right choices. So please, if you have a word with the children as well about making the right choices at lunch times, which they have been doing, so that we can make sure that carries on. Okay, so that's all from me. Hope you enjoy this week's newsletter. Enjoy the weekend, and might see some of you later. If not, I'll see you next week. Thanks very much. Goodbye.